Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. We're starting off in the ring as the rookie sensation Dre White is taking on Cole McAbee here in our opening contest, and Cole is taking it to the rookie sensation early on with shoulder blocks right into the midsection.
Man, live, you talk about being thrown straight into the fire here. We're getting things underway hot and heavy on this week of NAWA Championship Wrestling. My goodness, the rookie sensation now getting some momentum built up in this matchup.
Hit him with a huge shoulder tackle now. Getting him with that drop kick that he's known for throwing.
This is the first time we've seen Cruel Cole McAbee in NAWA competition.
But I'm sure you're very familiar with him, as I am as well. He's been around for a very long time, looking to make a comeback here in NAWA, but looks to have his hands full with the rookie sensation here early on here in our opening contest, Redbeard.
Well, for sure, we've seen the rookie sensation going through a lot of different machinations with his career, as he was something of a tag team specialist there for a while, but now trying to get back into a singles competitor type of career here.
Well, he's been on a losing streak the last couple times we've seen him on the show. Not faring so well here against Cole McAbee either. Only a 2 count after that suplex. And they call him Cruel Cole for a reason.
Absolutely, he has become well known for the mean streak that he has developed over the course of his career. He was once a bit more of a, we'll say, jovial man, but now as he's gotten some age on him, definitely started to take a mean streak into his competition here.
Are you calling him grumpy now?
Let's just say grizzled. How about that?
I guess we'll settle on grizzled.
Grizzled and just plain mean here, as you see a back elbow.
Yeah, running European uppercut into the corner, nearly taking the skull off the shoulders there.
Shoots him across again there. There's the rookie
Big
sensation.
Double boots from the rookie sensation. He missed that flying cross body block earlier in the match. He looked, maybe he's going back up top for it again or something else here.
Hopefully the well hasn't run dry. There you go.
He connects that time and gets the 3 out of nowhere. The rookie sensation, Dre White, with the win over Cruel Cole McAbee.
Very impressive turn of events there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it to the back now. CJ Bentley standing by with the newcomer to NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Wrestling fans, this is CJ Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. My guest this time is a relative newcomer to the NAWA. He comes from all the way across the pond in the United Kingdom. This is already famous Toby Clements. Toby, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me. Exactly that. You are welcome to have me. Actually, see, I'm exactly that. I am from the United Kingdom, the greatest place on this earth. You see, I'm here in the United States of America, in the NAWA, to show every single person here why I'm the man that is already famous, why I'm in the big time movies. So you're welcome for having me here.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, Oh, hello, little Danny.
Somebody left this on my front porch and told me to give it to you. They will see you soon.
Oh, what? I love gifts. What do we have here, Mr. Danny? Would you look at this? To Stewart from ? It's an aluminum clipboard, little Danny. This is so exciting. It's a total upgrade from my first clipboard. I gotta go. I gotta get this to use right away. Would you mind picking that up, little Danny?
Yes.
Thank you, buddy. This is great.
Well, little Donnie, very familiar with the trash. That's where he found his championship, but Stuart Snodgrass just got a brand new clipboard, an aluminum clipboard, after last week's study hall brawl from a mystery person. Someone delivered it to little Donnie's front porch and asked him to give it to him. Said they'll see Stuart in a little while. I don't understand, Redbeard, but
could Stuart have a mystery admirer possibly?
I have no clue what's going on there, but Stuart no longer clipboardless after destroying Jackson saying last week in that great main event, which you can go back and watch on our YouTube channel. And there you see the newest member of the cartel, the NAWA heavyweight champion, Adam James, is about to go one-on-one with the former NAWA heavyweight champion, Big Country, who never got a rematch when he lost the title. And, you know, a few weeks ago we saw Adam and Big Country about to square off in the ring, but Adam backed out. And now he has no choice but to step through the ropes and defend that championship against Big Country, Redbeard.
It's going to be a hell of a challenge. Oh, God.
We're starting off hot and heavy as a champion.
What in the world?
Attacks Big Country with that title, and now just going to work on him in the corner, choking the big man.
Now the bell is rung. Now we're actually underway, but not before Adam James managed to get a couple of shots in with the NAWA Heavyweight Championship belt. My goodness. Adam James looking like he's in the best shape we've seen him in here.
Seems to have made the full transformation into hated bad guy after months and months of teasing it. Now he is a member of the cartel, but
look at that.
Big Country takes him right off his feet, looking to take the championship away from the cartel and next to Perfect and bring it home with him. And he could very well easily do that, Redbeard.
Absolutely. Big Country is a genuine super heavyweight. So Adam James is going to have his work cut out for him here. Limits the kind of offense you can definitely look to achieve against a man of that size. Look at that running clothesline there by Big Country. Southern Punisher definitely punishing Adam James thus far in this matchup.
Well, if anybody can take Big Country off his feet, it would be Adam James. He's a very physically imposing man himself, very strong, but you got to get the advantage to take before you can take him off his feet, Redbeard.
As we said, James looks to be in the shape of his life here now. Probably inspired to continue developing himself after winning that championship, but now trying to beg off Big Country to get some space here between him and the big man.
And as you know, the cartel holds every single championship in NAWA currently, so you know they're in the wings, lurking, watching, making sure that Adam James will walk out of here with the championship.
They're always seemingly at arm's length here. Any member of the cartel could be present at any moment in time. Now James looking to show some form of respect here to Big Country. What is that? Oh, wow, look at this.
What a disrespectful.
Well, look at that, though.
Big Country disrespectful. Not trusting Adam James there and slamming him after he promised he was just wanting to shake his hand there.
But did you see him had him up there with one arm, Michael? Showing the strength of Big Country by just jacking up Adam James there, single arm takedown. Shoots him across.
Oh, he's going to smash him with that big belly.
Look at that.
Squashes Adam James in the corner.
Near 400 pounds coming dead at you there, Adam James.
Oh my God, holy Christ, a big leg drop from the 400-plus pound Big Country.
Oh, wow. 2 and we'll say 7/10 there on that pinfall combination.
Amazing, Adam James able to kick out of that.
Could you imagine a side of beef landing on you like that, Michael? My goodness.
I could only dream of it, and
that
would be a nightmare if you let me finish my statement.
Why would you dream of that, Michael? What in the world? Now both men jockeying for position here. Adam James in a bad way. What in the world is this going to be? Oh, look at that. Adam James had the wherewithal. Oh, what in the world?
And the referee has no choice but to throw this match out. This heavyweight championship match has been thrown out.
James got himself DQ'd there. What in the world, Michael?
Big Country is the winner of this match, but
oh, God.
Not looking like it currently, as Adam James just super kicked him right across the face and left him laying.
Now, before things seemingly could even get going, Adam James, with the champion's advantage there, DQs himself and thereby retains the NAWA Heavyweight Championship.
And you got to imagine that Big Country is going to have revenge on his mind for Adam James and the cartel at some point. But Big Country, your winner, due to being low blowed right in front of the official, match thrown out.
Adam James not even trying to hide that. Now we go back to the back with C.J. Bentley.
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. My guest this time is His Majesty, King Craig Classic. Your Majesty, you have an upcoming event, Wrestling Stuart Snodgrass.
The nerd. They're putting me in the ring with the nerd. You know what I do with nerds? I put them in my dungeon. Stewart, I'm making everyone here bow to the king. You could even ask your mom, because she's definitely bowed to the king and shined my crown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is your main event next week. Stuart Snodgrass taking on King Craig Classic. But now we're going to go down to the ring for your main event this week. A three-way match involving Lucky Ali, #1 Cameron Jackson, and already famous Toby Clements, a newcomer here to NAWA, all the way from the United Kingdom, Redbeard.
Can we say how impressive the combination of talent in the ring right now is? You've got, as we've mentioned before, two of the hottest men on the NAWA roster in the form of Cam Jackson there and Lucky Ali. And now this newcomer from all the way across the pond in England has come to NAWA looking for competition. Toby Clements here, already famous. We say that because of the fact that he was a member of the cast of the, I won't mention the company, but a certain production that was in a, we'll say, set of theaters here not too long ago that covered a very high-profile member of a certain wrestling organization.
He was in a film called Fighting with My Family, which was in a mainstream movie theater here all across the world.
I was trying to allude to that maybe, but we'll go ahead and say that he was a member of the cast there Fighting with My Family, but not just famous for that reason. He is a very well-accomplished wrestler, and now we're going to see what he can do against these two men looking to take advantage early on there. Look at this now.
He's got a very good pedigree. He's only been around for about 6 years in professional wrestling. He was originally trained by Robbie Brookside and Darren Walsh in the United Kingdom. Came across the pond and attended Lance Storm's Wrestling Academy and graduated from there as well. So I'm sure in the square circle he knows exactly what he's doing. But as well as Cameron Jackson and Lucky Ali do as well, as they work over already famous here. Maybe they're looking to get famous off this match here, Redbeard.
Could be, as you were saying, Clements has a tremendous pedigree, but is that going to help him in this matchup here as he takes on two of the top competitors in NAWA?
Well, it's not going to help him if it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, which looks like it's turning out to be. Oh, wait a minute.
Look at this, Ali trying to sneak up on Jackson there.
Hey, it's every man for himself. This is a triple threat, and Toby Clements is out on the floor, leaving Lucky Ali to do battle with #1 Cameron Jackson. Last time we saw Cameron Jackson in the ring, he basically got screwed out of the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, Redbeard.
Absolutely, and if you missed out on what we're talking about there, folks, go back into the archives here on our YouTube channel. Check out all the matches and content you may have missed, build up to where we are now, and keep up with us by subscribing to the channel here as well.
He's definitely looking to get back on top of the singles rankings, and no better way to do that than to win this triple threat match for Cameron Jackson. Could argue he could be back in line for another shot at Adam James, but it looks like Adam James is going to have Big Country chasing him after what we saw here earlier on the program.
Absolutely right there, Michael. Such an incredulous act there by Adam James to get himself DQ'd, but we'll have to see what happens there as the title picture here at NAWA continues to unfold. Right now, Cameron Jackson got firm control of Lucky Ali. Of course, as I say that, Ali reverses out of it there into a top wrist lock.
You could almost argue that both of these men are equal in the ring, but who will come out on top? You got to remember, Toby Clements is out there on the floor. This is a triple threat.
Absolutely, and not an elimination rules either contest. One of these men will have to get a pinfall. Look at that, Ali tripping up Jackson.
One of the trademarks we're starting to see from Lucky Ali is he trips him up and then goes for that Oklahoma roll. Almost a 3 count. Look at that. Lucky got rolled into a side headlock by Cameron. And they're just rolling back and forth in the pinning combinations here.
Reversals back and forth, my goodness. Tremendous show of athleticism here as these two men are, as you said, Michael, almost mirror images of one another in terms of their skill set and athleticism. Look at that, though. Clements now dragging Jackson out of the ring. Waylays him one time with a forearm.
Puts #1 on the ground. You know, we talk about the UK. We want to thank everybody joining us on NothingElseOn.tv, the United Kingdom's premier streaming service, which you can check us out there every Tuesday, as well as you can check us out on YouTube as well, Redbeard.
Absolutely, and also Folks, if you have not already, please follow us on social media. That way you can keep up with whenever we'll be making a live event appearance somewhere in your part of the world.
This is the type
Look
of,
at that.
Whoa, what happened there?
Clements, that rope might have been in a little bit different position than what he's used to those English rings.
Maybe we need Golden Gladiator number 2 out here to check the bottom rope like he did for his friend Drew Hood a few weeks ago.
I don't think his engineering degree has come in yet. We're going to have to question that, Michael.
Again, Lucky Ali with that side headlock. And Toby Clements taking him down with a big shoulder tackle, going for the cover. Realizing his mistake to play into the crowd, quickly got on top trying to get the win.
Absolutely starting to see that rookie shine rub off there of Ali as he continues to develop himself. Starting to become more of a veteran competitor week to week here, as we've been fortunate enough to see him develop here in NAWA. Now a good hip toss there by Ali. Sends Clements down to the mat. Still taking a little bit too much time though in terms of drawing with the crowd here. And now building up momentum. Nice little forearm smash there sliding into the man. Still only a 2 count though.
Well, every win counts here at NAWA, getting you closer and closer to a championship match. And obviously the winner of this match is going to move one step closer to getting themselves in line for a shot at a championship here. Either it be the television championship or the heavyweight championship, both held by cartel members Drew Hood and Adam James. Lucky Ali working that side headlock on already famous.
Great set of fans here in attendance for this particular matchup here. Look at that though, big time drop kick by Toby.
Beautifully delivered.
Absolutely, right there onto the button, as they say.
The vertical leap of Toby Clements is on point. So he looks like he's going for a suicide. Oh no, slides under as Lucky Ali slid out of the way. And now they're trading forearm blows here on the floor.
That's nothing but parquet wood out there, folks. There is no padding out here outside of this ring. Look at this Lucky Ali now charging in. Who put a couch outside of the ring, Michael? What is that?
I have no idea, but look, Cameron Jackson
my
flying over the top. Holy Christ.
My
Hey,
God.
that cushion helped soften the blow for Lucky Ali, but Cameron Jackson with the impressive suicide dive over the top rope.
Cameron Jackson, as you said, wiping them out regardless. My goodness.
You can't forget this man was a #1 contender to the heavyweight championship for a reason. You got to consider him the odds-on favorite in this triple threat match, Redbeard.
Absolutely. We would think he'd probably be one of the more experienced people, definitely had more opportunities come his way in NAWA for success. Now calling for the end here against Toby. Setting himself up in the corner for, oh wow, misses with that leg drop there. Now Clements charges back in with a diving clothesline, now putting the boots to him.
Look at the aggressiveness, trying to get the victory here in his debut. Is already famous Toby Clements, and no telling what that victory could do for him. Pinning one of these men in your first match here in NAWA would certainly shoot you to the top very, very fast.
Just a good old-fashioned mean streak. Now look at that handstand.
Cartwheel right into an elbow drop. Only good enough for a 2 count.
Very impressive athlete is this Toby Clements. Haven't had a chance to see many of his matches. I've seen him a couple of times in tag team competition back in his career there in England, but seeing him here in singles competition, really impressive. As once again, he faces a big challenge in the form of Jackson and Ali, but what's he got going here?
Shoots him off up and down the elevator.
Wow.
Lucky Ali goes.
Welcome
He's got
to-
Cameron Jackson right behind him, rolls them up. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Now Lucky Ali rolls him back, goes for the cover, and still only a 2.
count. Man alive, what a crazy set of combinations there, my goodness.
Back and forth, fast-paced action, nothing else you'd expect from these 3 men. Oh,
Now Ali, oh gosh.
huge forearm delivery from Cameron Jackson.
Jackson puts him down the hard way there.
Is he setting him up for the Black Toad Splash? You know, if he connects with this, it usually ends the contest, Redbeard.
Absolutely, we've seen him put away numerous individuals with this move, Michael. There he goes.
After party at the Marriott. Oh,
Oh,
after
no.
party on your stomach. as Toby moves Lucky Ali right out of the way, sets him up.
Oh, God.
Drops him right on the top of his cranium. Look at this, Lucky Ali rolls him up. 3 count.
Look at Lucky Ali in there with the reversal. My goodness.
And stealing the victory from Toby Clements is Lucky Ali here in your main event, ladies and gentlemen. And Lucky Ali, 2 matches in a row. He's won. He's back on a little winning streak here.
Such an impressive performance by all 3 men, but Lucky Ali ultimately stands tall above all of the others.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the back. CJ Bentley standing by with NAWA heavyweight champion Adam James to talk about. Oh, well, Toby Clements just low-blowed Lucky Ali after that. We're going to go to the back now. Adam James is with CJ Bentley.
Wrestling fans, this is CJ Bentley for the North American Wrestling Alliance. My guest this time is next to perfect, Adam James, the NAWA heavyweight champion. Adam, you had a big match against Big Country.
What made it big? Because Country was in it? His overgrown self thought that he was going to take this championship from me. I told you, I told the world, and I told all the NAWA faithful that Big Country wasn't going to walk away with it. He wants to complain about how I supposedly kicked him in the nuts to keep the championship. The way I remember it, you were laying on your back. I had this in the air. That makes me the winner. Country, better luck next time, because I'm next to perfect, and you're just not.